How did this happen? Losing my traction. Oh my god, there you are. Now you're alive.
Maven, the challenge
Oh,
begin.
Smoking on dead ops.
Replica. Starflare.
This is over. He got
Solar
one
Storm.
tapping his shoulder and the trap and attacking his shoulder.
Starflare. Astral Avalanche.
what the fuck is this?
It's a band of all night and the niggas ain't why I'm up down for the long while I think about
We're
it.
outside?
Girl says lying and my niggas been changing and gotta do something right cause I'm always fucking up.
Starflare. Astral Avalanche.
You're cooking this nigga. It's a cook or be cooked world.
Deep Space.
You feel me?
Solar Storm. Simulacrum. Astral Avalanche.
I'm dead.
How'd you die, bruh?
Cannot really tell where the fuck the stuff is going.
Astral Avalanche.
Like, where the fuck do I run? Here?
Starflare. Replica. Solar Storm.
Wait, Wukong's almost finished,
Astral
bruh.
Avalanche.
Yeah. Where am I? Which side am I on?
Sleep.
God. I think so.
Simulacrum. Solar Storm.
Ah,
The dark light fades.
So when are you getting arc raiders?
I don't know.
Web span between basic. Farewell.
I didn't get shit beating that. Garbage.
Our strategist.
Oh, no, never mind. I did get something.
Got my eye on you.
I improved the Atlas. Look at this skill tree.
Where?
On the stream.
You fucking hell, what the fuck is that shit?
But the thing is, you can only have 132 points, so you can't actually fill this entire thing up. Impossible. You just gotta pick a route and stuff that you like to do. Makes you money. have that on video now.
What?
The sniffling.
Fuck.
99% of the footage isn't gonna be put in a YouTube video though.
Wait, Wukong is done.
But it is on screen.
Black Myth Wukong is ready to play. Holy shit. Should I restart or just start where
Bro, do
I'm
not,
restart?
do not fucking restart. The thing about Souls games is that once you restart, you're not gonna be able to get back to the same spot you were.
How?
Because it's just, you'll have the most unluckiest shit happen to you ever. That's what was happening to Jelly. We accidentally restarted his crab game, and then he just like couldn't get past the boss. Wasted so much time.
But I can't remember anything.
That's fine. I tried to restart Sekiro multiple times and then never finished that game.
Hmm.
You should play Sekiro. It's amazing. I'm pretty sure I have a Steam shared to you.
Yeah, probably. Alright. I'm gonna leave Wukong for tomorrow day, okay?
Alright.
Hello?
Yeah?
I'm gonna go to sleep, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. See you tomorrow, mate.
See ya. What time is it? Oh, it's literally midnight. Hey, boys, we ain't dying. So, level 89, we're gonna hit level 90 today. I got, then so be it. looking for velo gloves so I can craft on. Not these.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
Oh, I was actually feeling so tired playing this game with my right arm, so I'm just holding down this right click the whole time.
I refuse to die.
Never take me alive, you're a robotic son, bitch.
No, not here. Not now. Bastards!
Shit's just happening too fast. It's like look at that, over 100 ping makes it just so difficult. I don't think I can go back into it. Already fucked it up. Takes forever for me to load. It's gone. What the fuck is happening? Hello?
I've received a report of a mysterious gauntlet.
Keep a labyrinth. Oh, yeah. Let's do this one
One of
instead.
my men followed a never do well recently.
Return to your barren world. destroy them all! Begone, foul enemy! Unleash destruction! For Raiklust!
Loot is very underwhelming. I've got my scope on. Thanks.
One of my men followed a never-do-well recently.
Hello. Farewell.
I should just put them at fucking tab, shouldn't I? And I can do a lot of them at once. Put them in the 2 tab. the there was a thing. What's it called now? Hive. Over here. Oh, that means it's in the next area over. Right. Just a little. Always open up the boxes.
Retreat, Highborn!
They can only come from one direction.
I nearly have it! For Rayclass!
I never even knew about this. Ward armor. No.
Hello guys, Scapish Amino here with a new video for Path of Exile 3.25, and in this video I'm going to talk about my mining.
Look at this guy.
Today I'm going to be going over how I farmed a headhunter and the rest of my currency. On League Star I got this around Sunday afternoon, and then when the buff expires you can click on the third one and it will give you the power of all three for another minute. It's not like Headhunter where the buffs cycle out. When you click a vein it refreshes all the stacks for the entire strategy that isn't quite as meta as a Legion is, so the money would be better early on in the league, and I spent my third tree on Delhi. Before I get into the early league Delhi farming, I want to say if you're the type of person who plays a lot early league but ends the weekend with only a few divines, please spend them as you go. One trap that new and even some veteran players fall into is they get their build to a state where it's just about to do certain content but not super efficiently, and then they decide to farm that content over and over until they're until they reach their massive goal of a headhunter. And then what happens is early on in the league that headhunter or mage blood or mirror will go up in price, but you're still farming the same amount as you were 10 hours ago at the same efficiency because of your build and ability to do better slash more juiced content. Every time I switched strategies, I spent almost all of my currency on upgrading my build so I could farm better strategies more efficiently. If I had stuck to running Legion without upgrading my gear, I wouldn't have the Headhunter right now. So how did I run Delirium? I made a video on it last league, but early Delirium is a bit different. Instead of aiming for 8 loot tiles, you aim for 7, and instead of killing the boss at the end, you skip it if you do not have the damage, which is what I did. And instead of farming for Delirium Orbs, you're focused on Cluster Jewels. Breach 2.0 is massive for Delirium because the mobs grant an incredible amount of progress towards it for literally zero investment, so I was very easily and very quickly able to get to 7 loot tiles every single map. The regular breach is generally good. The tower defending one spawns a good amount of mobs in the area before the encounter. It feels like it spawns more mobs than what would naturally be there, and then on top of that you get the mobs from the actual defending itself. If you're running Delirium and get this encounter, you want to make sure to open up all the little nodules, since those will cause more monsters to spawn, granting you more Delirium progress and a better loot explosion too. And the fortress, I usually skip to. If you go in it, it will end your Delirium as if you're outside of the fog. The only benefit from this is the same with the defending one, where it feels like it spawns more mobs around it than what would naturally be there. So in the end, I think all 3 encounters are beneficial, but the Hive one is the least beneficial. Altogether though, Breach pairs extremely well with Delirium, which cannot be said for all flame farming, which I'll get into in a bit. So I would run 1 Paranoia Scarab, 1 Mania Scarab, and this tree right here, which will be in the description below. The loot that I got was a bunch of raw currency. You get a lot of Chaos stack decks and occasionally a good amount of maps and Scarabs, but the 2 main things, Delirium Orbs and Cluster Jewels. Deli Orbs are worthless right now, so I haven't even liquidated most of them, but the Cluster Jewels are where I made a bulk of my money. With the new asynchronous trade, you can see right here how much you sold everything for. It was extremely easy to liquidate all of them. I chucked the random ones in for like 5 chaos, and a bunch of them sold from 20 to 35 chaos, and then a couple sold for like 120 at the time, which was like 1.5 divines. I did this until the jewel started lowering in price and the scarab started hiking a bit, and by that time I had made like 10 or so divines and bought some better rares and a 6 link impulses. I got some voice stone carries on top of that and a 5th map slot carry, since I'm ZDPS for bosses, and then I put the rest of the money into a high investment strategy, aka ethereal all flame farming. Going into farming all flames, I had enough for like 3 maps at first. They were extremely expensive by the time I got to them. They were like 8 chaos each, and I think right now they've doubled. It's crazy for anyone who doesn't know how to use ethereal all flames. You get 3 of them, although I actually opted for using 2 of them since the investment was so high and there was so little on the market that I would have eaten up the entire stock by using 3. 2 all flames might actually end up being more efficient than using 3, and we all might be running it wrong.
Farewell.
This might be something that I'd visit later on in the league, because figuring out a better and more efficient way to run ethereal all flames that uses less of them would probably be extremely healthy for the game. Anyway, you get 2 or 3 ethereal all flames. You combine it with the bloodline scarab, you combine that with the betrayal scarab of the all flame, and if you use 2, you combine it with a monstrous lineage. But
Another good find.